Now we enter into the late Empire, and we're really just following up after the death of Marcus Aurelius. We are also around 200 CE, or 200 years after Augustus has established peace. Now, under the reign of Marcus Aurelius, Roman power had already begun to erode, both on the borders as well as within. It was really sort of held together by Marcus Aurelius through his ability to govern. As soon as he dies, that all starts to fall apart. Marcus Aurelius has a son by the name of Commodius who will be assassinated. And we have a civil war after that, where we see the economy really starting to decline. The imperial bureaucracy is falling apart. And the official religion is going to start losing ground, primarily to Eastern cults, the cult of Isis, the earliest forms of Christianity. And here, in a historical sense, I'm referring to Christianity as a cult because it's a very small group. It has not become a full-blown religion yet, nor does it have the theology and doctrine laid out that would make it a religion over the next 100 years or so. So, as a result, an African-born general will take power in 193 and declare himself the son of Marcus Aurelius. Interesting how that happens. The African-born general has a son by the name of Caracalla, who will succeed him, who is a skillful administrator, but the empire has a lot of problems at this time, and Caracalla is not known for being a particularly nice person. He's known for his reign of terror. He's very much disliked by many of the Romans. And here we see, we're going to get into a portrait of Caracalla, and we always see him with this very stern, angry look. And this is giving people this feeling, this sense of being intimidated by the emperor, rather than Marcus Aurelius, where you kind of look at him and feel sorry for the emperor. Now the emperors are trying to be imposing and intimidating. There's no verism anymore. There's no attempt at realism. We have this very strict, stern, military-looking man in the form of Caracalla. And what's really remarkable about this bust is the stubble, the facial hair. Because think about it. Stubble is difficult enough to draw, but to sculpt is incredibly difficult, and yet the sculptor has done so in a very realistic manner. And here Caracalla is looking up. He's not looking at us, as we've seen in other sculptures. He's looking up to give us a sense that divinity is somehow flowing through him, or he is looking towards divinity. By this point in the Roman Empire, most emperors are going to be declared gods while they are emperor. So this does have a psychological effect on the emperors themselves. Many of them will believe that they are gods up until the point where they're assassinated, which is generally the leading cause of death for most rulers at the time. But it really is a remarkable sculpture and a remarkably realistic one. We really get a sense of who Caracalla is from this. And if I go back, this is another sculpture of Caracalla. We get that sense again that this is the same man, that we're really starting to get a likeness of Caracalla.